Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. I'm your host Rob. This video we're going to continue the review of the show Almost Human. Okay guys, welcome back. So today was the continuation of Almost Human. I'm very happy that those couple of weeks are over. It's a show I'm very much enjoying, and I gotta say, tonight's show was incredible. Probably one of my favorite episodes so far. It's funny. This was one of the more intense episodes that they've had, in my opinion. It was funny. I always highlight the comedy parts, and there were some comedy parts in this show, in this particular episode. But I got to say, this time I don't think it very much worked for me. For example, when they were saving the girl in the park from her collar, intense, and once they finally got the collar off, Dorian starts, celebrating, and he's asking for hugs and this and that, and I could kind of understand they're trying to portray that he's, not that he's malfunctioning, but he doesn't have a full charge, so he's not working with a full deck. So he kind of goes out of character a lot in this episode, and there's some parts that it works perfectly fine. But overall, I was very satisfied with the episode. Basically, you have this dude who's out there to get revenge. I don't even remember his name, but he's the guy that was in Batman, The Dark Knight. He was the one that was wearing, one of the Joker's psychotic henchmen was wearing Rachel's name tag in the truck when they tried to kill the mayor, and he was the one that Aaron Eckhart, Harvey Dent, was interrogating. So he played the main villain in the show. He did an excellent. I mean, he was pretty much a mirror, a duplicate of what he did in Batman. Although this time, obviously, more lines, definitely a little bit more psychotic. But and he was perfect for the role. I wish I knew the guy's name because he just plays Psycho so well. So anyway, he's out to get revenge on people who basically have rejected him in life. His first target's a banker who he kind of it's kind of funny. He kind of portrays himself to be if you're from the Bronx like I am, you know that back in the day, if you're driving your car down Hunts Point or somewhere in the South Bronx, and I'm not just saying this happens just in New York. This happens everywhere. These guys who come out and they offer to clean your windshield and clean your windows to make a couple of bucks. Well, it's kind of funny because this guy, he portrayed himself as offering what was called an electro wash. So he starts trying to wash this banker's windows and car and all that, and the banker tries to deny him, and when he opens the window, he basically sprays him with the solution that knocks him out. And when the guy wakes up, he's got a collar around his neck, which is a bomb, and it's set to 30 minutes, and he orders him to go rob the very bank he works in. So, and it was very intense. It was very intense because the man is scared stiff. You got the timer running down. There's people on the internet watching. This guy has got a crowd of people watching his feed because he's put cameras all over the place. Little small digital cameras that follow this guy's move, like on his clothes. He has them in his car, everywhere. And people are watching this guy basically live in agony for 30 minutes. And finally, Kennex and Dorian get the call. They go to try and help the man, and it's so sad because unfortunately they can't help him. And they even tell the guy, they say, there's like a minute left on his collar, and Dorian's like, I can't do it. I don't have enough time to get through the wires to find the one I need to snip. It's going to take me longer than a minute. So Kennex pulls out this like little disc, and he looks at the guy and says, "I'm sorry. I promise you I will find the man who did this to you." And he throws the disc on the floor, and it basically creates a shield, so when the guy explodes, there's no collateral damage. And that was such an unfortunate scene. I mean, I was sitting there watching it, and this guy is sitting there in agony, and he's like, "Tell my wife." And right as he says that, he explodes. And I was like, wow, they got real. They really got real in the show. I thought it was a great way to start the second half of their season. The Dorian side story with how he reacts to not being charged enough. Basically, there was some sort of EMP that limited the amount of charge that all the robots or androids can get. And then Dorian explains how he wanted to try and live on his own or live with Kennex, and obviously he ends up moving in with Rudy, so that's not exactly what he wanted, but at least he got his some sort of independence. I thought the episode was great. I mean, Dorian struggling with being able to work and function while being limited on power, I thought was great. The storyline and the intensity with the people with the collars on their neck. There was three of them. Unfortunately, the banker didn't make it, but the girl did. The girl was saved, and then Kennex was the next one captured, and that got pretty intense too. But that one's not so bad because you kind of know he's gonna live. But overall, I thought it was a great episode. I thought the storyline was wonderful. I thought it was like a futuristic version of Saw, which is one of my favorite movies. And the guy who portrayed the antagonist in this movie, I don't know his name. I know he was in Batman The Dark Knight, and he had a small role there, albeit an effective one. He did a phenomenal job. He did an excellent job playing the villain in this episode. And the whole dog collar thing, play the game, and then the sick-ass people watching on the internet, I mean, it was really, really the kind of show that, yeah, there's some futuristic elements to it, but it's very, very similar to how this society is. People love watching other people's demise, and that's unfortunate, but that's just the age we live in. And this show kind of touches on that and really kind of hits a home run. I thought it was a great episode, very, very intense, very edge of the seat in some parts. The comedy this time was not in the right place, I have to admit that, but overall it was too good. I enjoyed it too much to even try and hate on it. I think one other thing I could say is questionable, but at the same time not so, is I would think that Dorian, being an android, could probably defuse a bomb a lot quicker and easier than somebody else. But considering the location of the bomb, I could kind of you could kind of think to yourself, all right, well, he's got to be extra careful. It's not like he can just go in there pulling out wires because it's somebody's life on the line. So, but anyway, that's it for this review. If you haven't seen the episode, go to, I think, what is it, Fox's show? They show it. Go in and check it out. Go to the website and check it out. It's such a good episode. It was really, really a good episode. I was very happy watching it the whole time. Not happy, but I was just, it was intense. It was a good episode. It was very good. Very much enjoyed it. So, but anyway, guys, that's it for this interview. Excuse me. That's it for this review, not interview. I'm still thinking about the whole other stuff that I've been putting up on the channel recently tonight. But yeah, Almost Human. I mean, again, a show that I've been enjoying since episode 1, and this definitely stepped it up from some of the other things they've been doing. They've had great episodes, very solid episodes leading up to this one, but this one really stepped it up. So, all right, guys, that's it. I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.